And welcome to Chapter 9, the old-fashioned way.
Oh, we're still in the present day.
Yeah.
Jack hasn't time traveled yet.
No. So we brought Pinnacle out of Temple, Temple out of Temple Tower. He's still whimpering. And we are going to...
Point a gun right at him.
We're going to have to bring him into jail. But it's a police state. By the way, you might remember this is the beginning of Chapter 3. So we have to kill everyone in the police station and bring him to an empty jail.
That's the cost of justice.
That pretty much is. So you can hear, like, Gak over the loudspeakers of the, city, I guess?
This is not a drill.
What's odd, too, is Jack, like, took a train to level 3, you know?
Yes.
Remember he gets off the train and all that? And he's at, like, a similar train here, so I'd like to assume that all of Chapter 3 happened across the street from this old police station. There's Shadow just killing a guy.
Jack desperate for a hug.
And then there's Temple right there somehow. I thought we left him up on the station. But...
Please hold me!
And there's a guy just shooting at him right there. If you didn't notice, by the way, Temple no longer has his ammo vest. Yeah, I love that.
Silent!
So you don't, there's no more unlimited ammo. And he takes more damage, but again, as you see already, he's healed, so this is pretty much the same as the last level, basically.
Does the train explode?
No.
Does Temple explode? You have to jump away from him.
No.
Does anything explode?
Yeah. Yeah, stuff explodes.
Yes.
The story's going to explode.
Oh my god.
To mayhem.
I hope it's done the old-fashioned way.
It certainly will be.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Do you think this game is really subtle commentary on the state of third-person shooters?
No.
I know. What the fuck?
No.
What the hell is the matter with people?
Come on.
Even if you want to
Upon
do that,
a deep analysis of Dead to Rights Retribution, I've come to the following conclusions. You can see them published in my literature review.
I got 100 people from Volatile Games to get in on this joke. Fuck profit. Imagine if you were an executive producer and somebody did that to you. Like, hey, I know you wanted me to make you a video game, but this is nuanced commentary. It's so nuanced, most people can't tell it's a joke.
I would tell them to get out of my office.
I would fire them and then kill them.
My God.
I'd kick them out of my office window and say, fuck you.
What do you think about that idea, sir? You have the right to remain silent!
You gotta be kidding.
Was he talking about presenting full identification?
No, he was talking about Dead to Rights being a parody.
Shadow, no!
Oh man, Shadow's hurt for a second? I guess there's somebody around here.
When this is over, you can consider yourself doomed.
What happened to Temple's army gear? Like, why is it gone?
They don't really explain it. Uh-oh, it's Gak heavy support.
He put up quite an effort, didn't he?
Yeah, that was good. So we're just gonna trade a sniper rifle for a rocket rifle, and we're all set.
Sure.
This can't go badly.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden, all these guys spawn now that we've got Temple.
That's the flag.
That's the what?
The flag for them to show up?
That's the flag.
That's it. Huh?
But we, like, came over here and killed a bunch of guys, so... I don't know, I hate this game. I'm sorry, I hate this subtle political commentary on the state of modern video games.
Man, this is just like what's going on in Egypt.
I think Dead to Rights Retribution is actually... Possibly this LP.
That's what the commentary's on.
It's on in the future?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Look, we know that in about 2 years, some shit's gonna go down in Egypt.
It's gonna start in Tunisia, go to Egypt.
Now, granted, our game doesn't take place in Egypt, but we don't want to be too obvious about it.
Well, Grant City contains the letters G and Y, as does Egypt.
Oh, shit!
And then someone says, also T, and that's right, Jimmy.
And then someone says, fuck!
You know, I almost died here, but thankfully I didn't. Because,
it's not really surprising.
Because now we can move on to the next section of the game, which is totally different than this previous section of the game.
So would you ever cosplay as Jack Slate?
No, I'm... No man alive could cosplay.
What if you had a lot of free steroids?
Hold on, we're gonna hit his neck, basically.
Well,
So,
surprised you can
Really?
still talk, Temple.
for the record, we're really doing this. We're just clearing out a police station of the people in it.
Can I
like
put
the
you
gang.
in that jail cell and I don't know how many people I have to kill to adhere to the legal system?
Oh, no, Jack. I think the trick here is going to have to be, we'll have to just kill everyone in Grant City, because we don't have another person to protect him. That's the only way I can see this really working.
You just got due processed.
Oh, look, flashbangs.
Oh no.
Yeah,
They were like judge, jury, and executioner.
So those are flashbangs. We can get them too. They, give us a free second to shoot a guy. Kind of like I'm doing now, only without flashbangs.
Yeah, only... what?
He's
Shadow!
like, Ah! God, Shadow.
Jack tried to say fuck, but he forgot how.
And look, that gun's perfectly balanced on that Oh, it fell. Damn you, physics engine!
This police station's kind of run down.
Yeah, well, all the police in it are, you know, replaced with Nazi stormtrooper type of people.
Nazi stormtroopers.
I guess they're just stormtroopers, I don't know. I mean, there's something or other.
Yeah.
Man, you're gonna hate when we have to do this all again at the second half of the level. But
Then you have to get out of the police station once he's in jail.
Oh, God. And this guy's just waiting.
See that sweet disarm of his?
And he's out of ammo just according to plan. Now for fisticuffs.
Nice.
Cool. Now we have our own flashbang.
Nice.
Maybe a real grenade. I don't even know.
Come on, Shadow, get up!
Okay, Jack. Whoa. So I don't know, you know, the art direction's terrible, but they've got good lighting effects. I have to give Dead to Rights that.
Sure.
This
But
is
maybe the light effects are a subtle parody.
This is Unreal Engine at its finest. Forget Infinity Blade. They should just make Dead to Rights. Oh, for God's sake. It's the same goddamn thing. But fortunately, we're gonna get some new things coming up very soon at the end of the game.
Oh man, is it your old badge back?
I don't want to spoil it for you. But no, it's not.
Because only having a badge would alleviate Jack's guilt about killing all these innocents.
Jesus Christ. Can you believe I finished this, by the way?
Not really, like in a rental period too, no less.
I know, I've got some endurance. Yeah, I didn't, by the way, rent this a second time. This is the second time, really, I ever played Dead to Rights Retribution. Well, the third, I guess. Whatever.
Third?
Yeah. Well, it's hard difficulty. I mean, you know.
Oh, well,
Shadow, go!
If you're gonna be lazy about it, you might as well put in some level of effort.
strobe lights.
You know what's really gonna help, actually, is the music's gonna come back in this chapter.
So-
That's really gonna help.
well, you're in the library section of the police station.
You know, funny you should say that, actually, because that comes in.
Cells, that's where books are stored, right?
Oh, look, it's our favorite gun, the charge beam. And there, actually,
Oh.
that's a pretty good use of it, I guess.
Nice.
Except they
Didn't
don't
bother
really-
Shadow at all.
No, not in the least. And plus, they don't really die unless you, like, full charge them. This is not a good gun. Cool. Now, and we have a real machine gun, so let's go. Let's go kill some people.
So what's Temple doing?
I left him behind. I think the game will spawn him near me. I don't really even know.
He doesn't have the powers of Shadow.
I think this is like the second level around, like somewhere where we were with our father. Do you remember when we were walking around?
Yeah,
jail?
strolling about, chatting.
Go fetch, boy.
Oh, don't go fetch, Shadow. I don't want that gun.
Oh, the cells are actually in here, not in that room.
Right. So here's the cells.
Oh.
Right. So now let's go back. No.
So
now
you're really
let's-
just bringing him to a cell?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I kind of made that joke earlier, but I'm serious.
I mean,
we are actually killing everyone in the police station and bringing them to an empty cell.
Okay.
There's one, alright, The one sane bit of news is that there's other people in the cells, at least. So
And they have guns.
Right, and they have guns.
Right.
So, yeah, we're in, I guess, booking or whatever you call it, in a police station where the jail is.
And in Chapter 10, I'm gonna set the hell out of your court date, Temple.
I've got to run across the street, kill everyone, and get a no-bail warrant for you. But don't... No.
Seeing a judge is kind of redundant since I am that plus jury and executioner.
That's a good point. I'll write my own bail warrant. That guy did not really think that through.
Not really.
I'll just keep attacking the handcuffed guy.
The guy thought you were talking to him.
Does that mean I can come out? Ah! Are you done beating him up?
Go there.
Alright, Jack's magic whirlwind
Right.
has scanned the area for
Jack is a
enemies.
wind elemental.
Look who's in the jail cell. It's regular. Hey, good to see you too.
It's good to see you.
Cop.
That is the last thing I would say to Jack Slate.
Well, these are other cops. They're his friends, I suppose.
I don't have confidence in Jack's ability to distinguish friend from foe.
Well, right now his friends are of the non-cybernetic type. Plus, there's a guy shooting at this in a fist fight, so, and missing. We're still winning somehow.
I'm cool with it.
All right, so let me just back off a little, just because this guy is kind of hurting me. Jack, you're losing the fight. Don't be cocky.
No, he was talking to the cops in the jail cell,
Oh, I see.
just reminding them that they're there for a reason.
Because they weren't as strong as Jack Slate and able to fight off the GAC.
And that's against the law.
Take that, you motherfucker!
If you can't bench press 400 pounds, you belong in prison.
Can you believe they're making me fight another one of these fucking brawler guys?
Well, you did kind of poorly the first time.
Yeah, I guess
They're giving you a chance to set it right.
Looks like you
There we go.
lost.
Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack. There.
Well, that's it.
That's it. All right, cutscene time.
So help me. I'm actually pleased to see you. What the hell is Mr. Temple doing here?
Oh, thank God. Someone in charge. I want this man arrested. He's crazy.
Irony.
He's delusional.
Temple orchestrated the attack on his own building. He's also involved in the attack on Grand Central. He's key to what's going on.
And you can prove all this.
Yes, and with Temple's testimony
Well,
Well,
look at all the dead people that he killed.
to negotiate.
I'll just telepathically close my own cell.
Damn,
My
Jack.
shield and gun this time.
Jack,
Well,
I
yeah.
was sorry to hear about Frank. We had our differences, but he was always fair. Usually right. I think part of me hated being behind a desk while he was still out on the street. But we both knew our place in the department, what we did best. Right now, you're doing what you do best. I won't get in your way.
Redwater. He killed my father.
Redwater. Jack, if I'd
My
known.
upper lip is really swollen.
Yeah.
They call me the
Redwater
shark.
put us in these cells when we refused to obey his GAC. We saw what was going on in the streets. I may be a desk jockey, but I still try to protect and serve.
Careful, Captain. You're beginning to sound like a cop. Look, it won't be long before the
I
GAC
kill people who
return
do
and try
that.
to take back control. First things first. We've got to make sure they know this is our precinct.
And then,
And then we take back this city.
The old-fashioned way.
Well within the legal system.
With a war.
That's legal.
Alright, so
I need you to keep an eye out on the security feed. You keep us informed.
so now
about
Gak's
any
gonna try to
breaches
take
of
back the
GAC
station, and we have to
Can
kill
you
all
do
of
that?
them.
here, Jack.
If I were the GAC, I'd be like, look, you can have your shitty fucking station.
Yeah, really. Wouldn't they have like some mobile fortress?
You win, Jack. You put one person in jail.
Oh. So, We fought our way from the outside in, and now, guess what?
No, they have file drawers protecting them.
None of our futuristic weapon can get through this oak. This is strong wood. Come on, it's like poplar or something.
Why didn't I come in with a gun?
He could even say his one-liner super fast, so that in slow motion it's at normal speed. Oh, good, a taser. How do you aim this thing? It's a fucking triangle. Yeah, so this sucks.
Sound of distant explosion.
Yeah, they do that a couple times, strangely. I can't even tell who the hell's talking and all this stuff.
It sounded like some sort of distant explosion.
By the way, so now Ines is going to be the first character in the Dead to Rights series who didn't betray us. Next to Kip Waterman from the first one, maybe. So that's why,
yes,
like,
Kip Waterman.
with the name, it's kind of close to Hennessy, but the character is not the same at all, so I don't know. Maybe they did that to trick me? I don't know.
Yes, it was a red herring.
Yeah, in this game.
Very clever, Volatile Games.
Good job!
Once again, your sheer wit has tricked me again.
This is all over my head.
This is downright Shakespearean, Volatile Games.
Oh my god, it's like Andy Kaufman on steroids.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, you hit him first, then you tell him to shut up.
Don't just take bullets either. You know, Jack's got a point there. I still don't know at what point.
Your whole operation is totally pointless!
Yeah, or just smack him with a grenade again. Oh, and, yeah.
Shadow knows how to run like hell when you throw a grenade.
This is true. Oh, okay, so I'm not even aiming now. I think I just started to get bored.
Hey, I melee fought 5 people on the roof of bar. You guys might as well just give up.
I wish they had those fat guys back. Remember them?
I miss them.
I think we'll be seeing one in Attacks from the West Wing. This is an attack from the East Wing, I think.
Right.
Yeah, so the same thing basically happens on the other side of the hall.
So in the West Wing, they do things the old-fashioned way.
Right. Well, this is the old-fashioned way. This is how cops act. When they have to bring people in. Yep. There's sound of distant explosion again.
It's on!
I like too, there's like all these like friendly AI around, but they cannot do anything.
Except run, randomly.
Right.
Well, they're not armed.
No, they're not.
Even though there's plenty of guns lying around.
Yeah, you know, nothing.
Run when you had the chance.
Oh, Jack, you're just repeating yourself. You're just out. Nobody. What next? You're gonna like kill people with unregistered hypercam too?
That is possible, though. Alright, in Chapter 9-2, I'm gonna process paperwork for every one of you fuckers.
That was ridiculous.
Well, that was the more farcical part of this chapter. Go get him, Shadow! That'll be really funny!
Wait, there was a guy back there the whole time? Like, come help me!
Is it safe, Jack?
Jack, you can take all 50 of these guys with the rocket launcher, right?
I didn't hear him say the first part of that, I just heard SILENT!
I think he was just saying silent, like a teacher or something.
Stop misbehaving!
There.
Don't let Jack get
Whoa.
into nanny mode.
You know, it was
Jeez.
pointed out in the thread, but I love when like the ragdolls reset and they just sort of like spin around on the ground like for no good reason. It's my favorite thing.
It's graceful, much like the writing of this game.
I think that's enough for
They're
now.
just staring at that dead body.
Because there's another distant explosion. I guess we'll leave that as a cliffhanger.
Oh my god.
I wonder what's gonna happen. Do you think they're gonna be attacks from the South Wing?
I'm betting on the North Wing.
Well, we'll have to find out next time on Dead to Rights Retribution. AKA, not the same goddamn thing for like 18 videos.
Kaboom!
Oh. you see what I mean? Like, in the first game, it's like, there's all, like, different things happening, and it's crazy. This one, it's like, oh my god, it's, due process, I think.
Well, it's still crazy, but that's just because one thing is happening a lot.
Yeah, that's basically it. One crazy thing just keeps happening over
Jack
and
and those
over.
wacky hijinks. So much murder, Jack. Will you ever stop?
Only 3 more videos till the end.
Oh man, how are they gonna close all the plot holes in this monster?
Actually, I'm gonna say one thing, which I legitimately almost like Chapter 10.
Really?
Almost. It kind of fucks up, but
Was that Stockholm Syndrome taking over by then?
I think so, yeah. But they finally, like, decide, like, oh, we better make this interesting for the last level.
We gotta have one interesting chapter out of all this.
Yeah, exactly. And they almost succeed in it.
Is it the chapter where Shadow finally talks for the first time?
Dead to rights.
No, Jack, you are the dead to rights.